And now turning to our weekly series, Plugged In, I'm joined by Politico's Kiki Ryan. Kiki, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
So why don't we start with this Human Rights Campaign dinner, a big star-studded night in Washington on Saturday?
It was. Over 3,000 people turned out for the annual dinner that supports the rights of gay and lesbians. And one of the honorees was singer Pink, who was presented by none other than a singing legend, Bette Midler. That was really exciting. And one of the biggest surprises of the night was Ricky Martin, who wasn't planned. We didn't know that he was coming. He came out at the beginning, kind of made a joke like, "You guys all heard I'm gay, right?" But the crowd went crazy. Everyone was standing up. So the topics sort of that night were around, of course, being in Washington, don't ask, don't tell, in addition to the tragic stories that we've heard in the news about gay youths and the suicides, which was addressed a lot by Senior White House Advisor Valerie Jarrett in her remarks at the event. We also ran into Tim Kaine there, and of course we had to talk to him about the recent rumors that White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs is going to be taking his spot. He was kind of like, I don't know where those came from. We can talk about it, but I really don't know. And he said, I'm just going to keep doing my job. And Gibbs sort of said the same thing. So we don't know where that's happening. He really didn't know either.
And last year, the other big headliner was Glee. I know they weren't there this year, but Modern Family was really
that was the big hot show today. That night, we had two stars from the show. We talked to them on the red carpet. Of course, we want to talk to them about their recent gay kiss on the television. It was the first time the gay couple on the show had kissed, and they said, actually there wasn't that big of news surrounding it, and they said that was exactly the way it should be, that these things should just sort of be more natural on television, and they were glad to see that it didn't cause too much controversy.
Now, these aren't the only celebrities that are in Washington right now. I know they're filming Transformers 3 in Washington right now, right?
Yes, they are. Started yesterday, and it kind of started off with the bang. Literally, a DC Metro cop ran into one of the stunt cars. He was responding to a bomb threat on the Hill and was on a different channel on his radio and sped into an area where they were filming and crashed into one of these yellow Camaros that they use for the movie. He was on a different radio, didn't realize, no injuries, minor injuries. He went to the hospital for a little bit, but this was the start. We're going to see them filming all over town. There's road closures everywhere. They filmed, yesterday out in Arlington, here on the Mall, and we've seen them everywhere. I saw Josh Duhamel, one of the stars from the movie, last night at the Tombs in Georgetown, and actually on my way over here, just walking, I saw Shia LaBeouf over at the coffee shop down the street. So, you guys, we might see them everywhere for this next week.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much, Kiki.
Sure.
I really appreciate it.